Yappy Mill or Yapathon? Which one? And no, you can't say no to either. You know what you're getting into when you clicked on this video. And of course, I know you probably are assuming that the video is gonna have some kind of reason to it. No, it does not. I'm just here to yap. That's literally it. Because I know it's been like probably 4 days or so since I posted, since I did the whole 30-day challenge and everything. No, I did not get burned out. I just kind of got lazy. Like if I start doing something consistently, then it will just go out like that. Like if I'm just sitting here doing nothing all day, then I'll just get used to doing nothing all day. If I'm posting every single day, then I'll get used to that. Trust me, I love making videos and everything. That's definitely not gonna stop. Now, I have put up a poll on whether I should like continue posting daily or not. And honestly, I was not going to listen to anything you guys said. And by that, I don't mean like we were just gonna leave comments and you weren't gonna say anything. Nah, it's more like I was gonna continue posting daily, but I actually decided that I'm not going to do that. I'm actually instead gonna try to do like 5 times a week. But the only reason why I'm going to take quote unquote days off is because whenever I'm not posting, I'm gonna be still working on stuff. Like I might try to make another custom modded battle, whatever the heck you call it, on Dragon Ball Z, or try to learn how to do like animations for like little 8-bits. Yes, there's a lot of things I want to do, but it's not gonna be on this channel. And side note, this is not my first channel. I don't know if that was like obvious. I don't know if anyone's like read descriptions or anything, little hints here and there. Not my first channel at all. And I don't mean that as in, oh yeah, I have my whole little main channel from when I was like 2 years old and then I decided to actually just make one for gaming. Nah, I mean like I have a whole channel with like way more, well not way more, but I have more subs on that one than this one. The reason why I even made this to begin with was just to show a friend how I edit it. Like literally you can go all the way back to the very first one and the very second, what? I guess you could say the very first one and then the second video, and you see a huge gap. One was like August the 16th, the next one was like November the 27th. That's because I was not going to post on here. Like that was not the intention at all. It was only just to like show my friend how to edit a gaming channel, since he was like, oh, I want to start making gaming stuff, and that was literally that. But I decided to actually, you know, start posting, obviously. But another thing, this channel was never supposed to even be about like PlayStation 2 or Sparking, any of that. It was only going to be VR. That is exactly why my character for the top header, whatever the heck you call it, is wearing a VR headset. Yet you would notice I don't play VR. That was because my VR kind of messed up. I have a whole new one that I've only used like 3 times, but yeah, this channel was not supposed to be this at all, not even a little bit. I've been thinking about changing the header, but I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with it. But I can say the direction the channel went, definitely cool, definitely something crazy. I'm enjoying it every single last bit, down from posting, making you guys laugh or whatever the heck. I don't know, you guys can be sitting there stale faced the whole time and just sitting there staring. I appreciate that as well, as long as you just like watch the whole thing through, I guess. But really, I just want you to enjoy it all, especially since it doesn't seem like I have to strictly focus on only Dragon Ball Z content. That was one thing. Like in the past, my first video to really go somewhere was Dragon Ball Z, and then I made another one and that also did numbers, but I was like, bro, I don't want to be a Dragon Ball Z YouTuber. Like that would just be, it's not lame, but it's very simple. It's like one of those Fortnite people that only have like Fortnite channels or Fortnite videos on their channels. Like I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a one trick. We ain't tricking for these people. What the heck? That's why I didn't post Dragon Ball Z back then for a very long time. I know nobody knows about this, but like I'm saying, if you're actually gonna scroll through, that's why I didn't post Dragon Ball Z for a very long time. And then I decided to actually start doing it again because I enjoy it. All the videos that I posted, enjoy all of them. I do feel like I want to stick with a certain style, and that's anime. Yes, it's anime, because I think that's just pretty cool. Even though I don't watch it, I started watching anime before I played the Demon Slayer game. And no, obviously I watched anime way back in the past and everything, but like playing Demon Slayer, or before playing Demon Slayer, I at least wanted to know what I was talking about. Mind you, at this point I haven't watched a single anime in like a week and a half or like 2 weeks, but like still, it's like a really cool thing. And honestly, there's one genre that I really enjoy that I don't know if I'll post or not. Someone mentioned it before when they were saying that all the things that I could play, I would just put it like this, little does that guy know, I have 300 hours in Yu-Gi-Oh! But anyway, sorry, I'm not gonna lie, there's no real direction to anything I say. Like, I don't have no script, no nothing. Like, once I go into one topic, it slowly evolves into another one, and you just keep going on and on and on. Like I said, you knew what this was. There is no direction that this is supposed to go, no actual direction. And I also have no idea what I'm even gonna have in the background. Probably all the games that I've played that I'm not actually gonna post, so people can actually know what games I actually do play. Because even though I do play a lot of Amine games on this freaking channel, I really enjoy turn-based games, like a lot. Like, I played games like League of Runeterra. I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Just decided to get back into it again. Freaking Shadowverse, Slay of Spirit, a whole bunch of other stuff. Especially the Persona games, bro. Love those. But I'll more than likely never post about that because it just kind of seems like it'll be boring to edit. But anyway, to spin the block and talk about the one thing that I did kind of mention, and I was still technically editing every single day. Even though I'm not going to be posting every day, editing every day, because I do have different channels that I abandoned. Well, channels, I'll say I have one other channel that I abandoned like a year ago, but I've been wanting to get back into it. What is it? Not saying, not because like I'm trying to hide or anything, or is anything like embarrassing. I want to grow different genres, categories, whatever you want to call them, separately. You know what I mean? Like, I got this gaming thing that I decided to challenge myself on, and I think I'm succeeding. In my eyes, I'm doing good. And the other thing I'm succeeding in that, I do want to start some kind of either storyteller, animation, or maybe both, but I want to learn how to animate, bro. I might not be the best artist or anything like that. I'll be completely honest with you. I was looking through Steam and I accidentally found this, and I wish I didn't, because now I actually want to try to do something with it. Maybe I can, maybe nah, I don't know, bro. I think it'll be fun. I know how to do the most random things. Whatever I want to learn, I end up doing it easily. Like, people don't know, I literally know how to make a freaking avatar on Unity and Blender for freaking like VR chat, bro. That may or may not be a hint. But anyway, I just have the most random skills that I just really went for, succeeded in a way, and then kind of dropped it. But I really want to make like an animation thing, and who knows, maybe way in the future I'll just say, yeah, these are all the things that I do, if you really want to see more. But as of right now, there's no reason to, since I haven't posted on that in like a year. And I'm not gonna lie, I did get burnt out from that pretty heavy. Like, I started just throwing videos out, and I was just like, nah. Like, literally watching my old stuff on that, I could see the burnout. Like, it was crazy. But I think I have way better things to make now than I did before. In other words, the grind just doesn't stop. Like, I want to come up with whole new skills and everything. Like, I just want to do so much more. As far as this animation pixel art thing, I will not hold my breath. To be completely honest, I feel like this might be one of the most difficult things I'll ever do. I don't know what else to yap about. You know what? Appreciation. 800 subscribers. Look, I know a lot of people will probably look at that and be like, wow, only 800? Wish I had more, blah, blah, blah. That's not a lot of people, bro. Are we forgetting what 800 people standing in front of you look like? Let's be so serious right now. That is a crazy number. Like, that many people looking at you and being like, yeah, we like your work. Even though obviously they don't come back daily or whatever like that, because, you know, people forget and all that kind of stuff, it's still tough. Even though I enjoy really doing this stuff, I also enjoy sharing it and having other people appreciate it as much as I do. So thank you guys. Definitely I'm gonna continue to try to impress you guys with whatever, blah blah blah, like just simple gaming. You know, not really much being done, not too much to impress with. I guess I could, but I don't know if I want to like share that animation or the other thing. I don't know. I want to grow everything separately first, at least. If someone else finds it somehow and be like, yo, is this you? I might play dumb. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I might just be like, I'm sorry, who the hell is this? Even though I know my voice is very distinct, and if you somehow find me, then, like, you know, it'll be pretty obvious. But yeah, I think I've been yapping a little bit too much for too long, since I've basically given out the history of this channel for whatever reason and talked about whatever the heck else. I just don't really remember. I'm being completely honest. So like I said, yapathon, put me in the Yap Olympics. But for anyone that at least made it this far of me just yapping and pretty much updating, because that's really what this is at the end of the day. It's kind of like updating and saying what I'm gonna do. Thanks for making it this far. But anyway, yeah, hopefully there's a new video tomorrow or today. I don't know. It could be. I'm hoping today is actually like the 20th when I post this, and tomorrow's like the 21st, but you know, we'll see. No telling what I end up doing, but you know, I'm gonna get right back into the grind starting tomorrow for sure, or today. You know what I mean.